Welcome back, everybody. I'm back today with those updates on the EIDL, the grants, and the loans. That big change is finally here from the SBA as they spoke out yet again with another webinar detailing now their plans to get through the EIDL loan modification backlog. It's focused on speed, it's focused on experience, and it's focused on customer support. So don't give up your sight for that 24 months of working capital or those $10,000 or $5,000 grants that your business truly needs right now. So share this video with everybody you know inside the EIDL program, whether they're in the grant program or the loan program. We got a lot of great things to cover, so let's get you guys all caught up. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back today with those lineups on the EIDL grants and the loans. I've been announcing here for the past few days that there is big change on the horizon with the SBA, and it's finally here, including more transparency. Yes, finally including some more transparency. I'm going to go through the data, what they shared with us today. We're going to get into all those details because they did hold another webinar yesterday, that walked us through the plan to get through the backlog. It really details what's going on with this whole transfer of power of processing the loans, and we're going to get into all those details. By the way, if you meet me for the first time, my name is Edward Bilder. I'm a financial educator who teaches you the secrets of financial independence and earning that passive income while you're sleeping. That's right, I teach all those secrets. I'm the only Edward Bilder on social media, and yesterday I actually spent my day checking out covered bridges. That's right, I was out checking out covered bridges. Stay to the end of the video and I'll explain to you why I was out looking at covered bridges. Guys, never trust those comment scammers. As I said, I'm the only Edward Bilder on social media. If you're not finding me right here in my comments or inside the description or on my Instagram, you're talking to some scammer who stole my name, stole my face, and tried to trick you into going and paying them some crazy fee to put you into some kind of priority with the SBA. There is no reason to ever pay $500 or $1,000 to any person to move you forward in this process for the loan modifications or the targeted grants or PPP, which doesn't exist anymore. So never trust those comment scammers. They set up these things like SBA agents. They copy Max, they copy Skip, they copy Jason, and they copy me just to steal your money. Never trust the comment scammers, all right? Guys, those changes are finally here from the SBA. The SBA did hold another webinar yesterday on the EIDL focused around their plans for customer experience, improvements, and support. They actually put it into a nice little PR for us and shared a bunch of data for us. We're going to walk through that right now. So as of the end of June, the big announcement from the SBA is that they've gone and moved the EIDL loans from the Office of Disaster Assistance to the Office of Capital Access. Now, this change brought new processes and performance management prioritized around additional personnel, right? Pretty fancy stuff, right? Adding more loan officers to the queue and really focusing in on accelerating the number of loans that they could process each and every day. Now, they did share some data with us. I'm going to walk through what the data tells us, and then I'm going to give you some perspective as to what I see inside of it. But right now, they are saying that their daily focus was once 1,647 loans as of June 28th. And now, as of July 21st, they are able to process 20,169 loans, practically 12xing it. Now, I reported out about 8 weeks ago or so, and they were in very low numbers. They were in like 200 to 300 loans being processed per day. Right now, they're saying they went from 1.88 loans per loan officer per day to now 15 loans per loan officer per day being processed through this review process. Now, that does line up with the video I posted here a little while ago, 8 weeks ago or so, when I was demonstrating that they were doing about half a loan per loan officer each and every day, based on the fact that maybe they had 1,000 loan officers. So that does track pretty well with what I've been tracking here on the channel. Now, why is this important? Because they're talking about reducing the backlog, and they're talking about the amount of loans that they've processed thus far under this new processing and this new improvement with the capital access team, because they are expecting to see this backlog disappear by mid-August. They're saying approximately 600,000. They have a plus sign inside the PR, 600,000 plus, which means more than 600,000 loans are stuck right now in the backlog. And they said since they've started this new process the past few weeks, they were able to process through 300,000 300,000 loans through the review process. Now, if you break down the math here a little bit, at 20,000 loans per day, at 15 loans per loan officer, that brings us to about 1,333. And if you could chop up a third of a loan officer, that's how many loan officers they have out there. So approximately 1,300 or so loan officers processing 15 loans per day. To get through 300,000 loans over the past time frame of which they said, that's equivalent to approximately 15 days. So possibly 3 weeks back is when they're saying this change happened. Now, in order to stay consistent, they would have to process the remaining of those 600,000 with that plus symbol, right? Plus, it would take approximately another 30 days. Now, that doesn't equal mid-August. That actually equals the end of August is when they would complete. If today's the 29th, we wouldn't see these finished until the end of August, possibly the 31st, right? Because 15 days, 30 days doesn't include weekends, right? I don't know if they're counting in the weekends here or not, but I'm going to most likely say no, probably not. It's not often that you get a phone call from a loan officer on the weekends. Now, I would say that they're being a little bit conservative on saying their estimate is 600,000 plus that's stuck in the backlog. And this is where I have some concerns because there is data out there that suggests there's approximately 2.3 million loan modification applicants out there, okay? Yeah, I know, try spitting that out. And we're only right now accounting for 900,000 or so. So does that mean that there is already 1 million denied out there? I'm not clear on that. I'm not clear on that. And as we're seeing more webinars come out from the SBA, these are the kind of questions that I would still like to see answered. How many denials were inside of those approximately 900,000 or so that are being processed? Because remember, just because your loan's reviewed doesn't mean it's approved, all right? It can still get declined or put into a withdrawal state if all the information does not line up, all right? Some things that we truly need to line up, we're going to talk about that in a minute here. But last, they did comment that they are doubling down on customer service capacity and improving the standards and personalized experience with more detailed application support. That means when you call customer service, you're not going to get some circular answer where it takes you into 10 different directions, as I've been reporting here over and over again on the channel. It's almost like they've been watching me, right? I sure hope so, and I sure hope that we're finding change here coming from the channel as they're seeing what people are truly experiencing. More congressmen and women are tuning into the channel. People are starting to see that we need positive change inside the EIDL 24 months of working capital. So more things that we still need to see happen. We need to see the removal of the low income requirement on the targeted advanced grants and the supplemental targeted advanced grants. We need the removal of the upfront requirement for the 4506T, allow it to process behind the scenes after you've been funded. We need those more loan officers. It sounds like we're getting them. And finally, we need to see the $2 million caps finally reach $2 million. It seems to be a myth out there. Everybody keeps talking about it's coming soon, it's coming soon, it's coming soon. I haven't seen it yet. All right, I haven't seen it yet. So stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you turn on the subscription and the notification bell so you can get your updates right here as we see more progress happening from the SBA. And before you guys leave today, remember to swing by the description and grab my crash course on AirBNB. It's the reason why I got to spend my day yesterday checking out covered bridges. Why? Because I could, right? It's kind of like the SBA is doing right now, getting themselves involved with the customer experience. I just bought a bunch of new real estate. I'm turning into B&Bs, and I took myself on a covered bridge trail to follow all the covered bridges, go to all the antique shops so that I could pass that message off to everybody who wants to come and experience my B&Bs. It's part of my crash course. You could find that crash course right now in the description. Learning your area. It's a very key and important technique in really building yourself an empire of B&Bs. Grab the crash course. Remember, you don't have to own the real estate to do this. You can start with $50, earning an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. And when you want to earn more money, guess what? You just repeat the process over and over and over again. Check out that crash course found in the description right now. Coming to you at $150, way greater than half off. I'm giving this thing away. You guys have been telling me you were waiting for payday on Friday. So Friday at midnight ends my sale on the crash course. Get it today. Grab it at a steal. Guys, don't forget, you can always partner with me and my B&Bs. Join my Zoom calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to learn how you can partner with me and my B&Bs. I know I advertise this a lot, but it is what keeps me here on YouTube. It's my only plug that's sponsoring this channel here, all right? Guys, don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know what type of business you're out there functioning in. I love to hear a piece of your life as well. Maybe you like covered bridges, and you could leave me a comment and let me know if you want to see some images of the covered bridges. I'll put them over on my Instagram, all right? And stick around, because I'm going to have strategies on this channel teaching you how to use automated social media techniques to grow your business. Just watch that top line growth. So simple to do, requires very little effort on your own. And I'm going to teach you the secrets of passive income through royalties, real estate, and the stock market, and of course, things like AirBNB. Remember, you can get on my list for Priorities 1 and Priorities 2 if you have still been waiting for your targeted advance grant as far back as February. And I also have the ACH bank transfer, where your bank transfer was rejected by things like Chime Banks or other app banks. I send out lists periodically to our favorite congressmen or women to keep the focus and priority on making sure everybody gets funded, all right? If you guys want to get a part of those lists, leave a comment down below or find me over on my Instagram. That's going to do it for today, folks. I wish you all the best. I will catch you guys on the next one. Maybe I might see you on a covered bridge trail. Have a good day, guys.